Scary Reddit Stories Part 82. An elderly disabled veteran had moved in with his sister and her husband, and they promptly locked him inside their garage. They would occasionally throw bread and alcohol in there with him and proceeded to collect cash as disability checks as they arrived. He sat in that garage in a drunken stupor and his own waste for God knows how long before a neighbor reported hearing crying from the garage and an awful smell once he got close enough. The paramedics and police arrived and wheeled the victim away. They brought the gentleman into the ER, and the stench of rotting flesh arrived as the doors opened. He was sitting up and leaning forward with a plastic shopping bag clutched in each hand. He was wearing those bags like socks and held on until we got him settled into a bed. The technician and I began to gingerly remove the bags from his feet and found all the flesh to be missing from the ankles down. And the bones covered with maggots. He was a diabetic, and as he lost circulation to his extremities, they rotted and the maggots ate away all the dead flesh, which ironically kept him alive. There were only bits of flesh remaining between the toes. Then as we began to disrobe him further, we found more maggots crawling out of him, eating him from the inside out. We put on full hazmat suits and wheeled him to the reverse ventilation shower to bathe him and make him more comfortable. I remember finishing his shower and carrying him like a child back to a waiting bed. We then wrapped him in heated blankets. That was when he said the only thing I heard him say the whole time. Just a simple thank you. It was clearly the nicest thing that anyone had done for him in a long time, and it was the most meaningful thank you I've ever received. That poor gentleman did not make it through surgery, and his body just gave out from the shock of it all. This is one of the most horrible things I've ever seen, and the level of human depravity that inflicted this on this man is still something that angers me. Incidentally, both his sister and her husband were convicted on numerous charges and both received life sentences. There's little solace in that, but it doesn't dull the sorrow I feel for that man.